realize say the ultimate aim we will get or who want for see say when young people that don't undertake them training there, so therefore able to go out there and able to do something for themselves. If they're not able to get formal employment, but with their skills how they don't acquire, therefore able to do something for themselves. But then we realize say most of the young people there, so after all they can don't undertake their training there, who can use so much investment, they can go out there, they don't sit down back. They blame society for say they don't get alternatives, even when they don't train them. So we try to go further for find out for know who side really the gap dey. And part of what we realize, we try for go further for know who side the problem dey. We realize say as much as it's important for many youths them undertake skills training, but enough for only stop there. We need to see how best this skills training here will also be supported with what we call entrepreneurship skills training. So these are the reason why part of the program now, madam, apart from the actual training, we also dey undertake now entrepreneurship skills training as a complementary program to the already skills all the people are not acquire. With the aim that when they don't study now the entrepreneurship or the skills all they don't get, they get now the right ability now for go out there and able for go establish for themselves and able for do something for themselves. But now the approach they use for this entrepreneurship training like that. As you don't undertake the training, in 3 months' time, you will be required for those who call a business plan. We will clearly tell we which kind of business you want to do, how you want to do them, you know, and when you want to do them, what you think say will be you profit, what you think say will be rather than like competitors. Well, all the details are not supposed to be inside business plan. Now, okay, make the review. Then now, okay, take them further. We don't get a discussion with microfinance institutions inside Makeni too. Because Makeni Air Force will operate. We get a very good discussions with them and we get good arrangement with them where we're able to negotiate loan terms. We're favorable, way not to exactly the actual loans they usually they give to the regular people who they can't to them. But the people who don't go through this training now, we further recommend them to the microfinance institution they also for able to get kind of a business capital, not to start up because themselves can do their own independent assessment of them people they also don't go through the training. As much as we recommend them, but themselves as institution they do their own independent assessment for see the one we really qualify for able for access loan for make them go into business.
So this roadmap wey they talk about, now you have begin today, so make una get people from NCTV and other institutions there.
Yeah, well, some 4 years back, Madam, they signed an MOU with the Ministry of Technical and Higher Education through the TVET Directorate for try for develop a curriculum on entrepreneurship and also for roll them out to different TVET institutions across the country. This is why today in this program, what we just start this morning, we realize people that don't come up from Moyamba, Pujeo, Kailao, Karine, Falaba, for can take part in this event.
So it's actually
a national program.
It's what I do actually today.
Yeah. Today we just launched the program, but then after the launch, we don't already do the ongoing program. Then now the actual rollout training of this entrepreneurship curriculum also will be done develop. And the one way partner for develop this curriculum, of course, now Madam, NCTV and the University of Makeni now come together for develop one harmonized curriculum. We now we do what we call a 5 days training of trainers for heads of the different event institutions also, and also instructors them from the institution there. With the aim that after they don't acquire their skills there, so of all we'll give them small startup equipment then we will take back. But may they say go now in turn roll out this entrepreneurship.
So when are they expecting for begin roll out this training?
As soon as they return.
When are the targeted beneficiaries?
The targeted beneficiaries now the TVET trainees them who then they train at their respective institutions.
And would then go make up that composition there?
Now the young people them we already they undertake different trainings in other institutions they actually. Like you get GTI, let's say Cambia or GTI, Nakailau. They get young people that already willing to train in diverse skills. Now the same young people they also from the background around. Now then they in turn they also train back on this entrepreneurship so that when they come up, they will get a multiple skills. They get the actual technical skills, let's say in carpentry, but they also get additional skills in entrepreneurship, who go better position them for able for go start something.
For all this out, who say wanna pull support?
Well, of course, madam, of course, we get to support. We will get one key partner, we na bread for the world. We can usually support, we project them, we will implement na CLU, and part of this entrepreneurship program, a part of a project we will call skills training and enterprise development for youth. Now, an aspect of that project they will bread for the world, they support. Now, born this entrepreneurship skills training.
How long?
But also, we collaborate very strongly with the government of CLU. They say they support you strongly, and also the NCTV and the University of McKinney. These are all our collaborators and supporters.
So this project we talk about, how long it will last for? Or not just a pilot phase?
The project don't start since 2018. The first phase of the project starts in 2018 and the end inside 2021. And the next phase of the project, in another 3 years, they don't start inside since 2021 April, and they get for end 2024 March.
So how many people are they aim for impact directly?
Well, it's difficult for give a direct estimate of the number of people. For Madam Nayaso as an institution, we first of all the aim say would they cascade this entrepreneurship training to all the one they want to go through with skills training. But it not only stop there, also the one them people in the way they come exclusively for just be trained in entrepreneurship. So for sake of this project, we target about 280 project participants. As I talk now, we don't train more than 200. So now only 80 number now left from now till end of the project. But then I just for them they come exclusively for the entrepreneurship skills training. But then the entrepreneurship skills training are part of also a training program where we integrate into the regular training we will undertake for the different other programs. So the aim now that then TVET institution there, I know we will estimate each institution how many trainees they get. But with the aim say we don't cancel, they say don't can do this training. By the end with them, they say we will roll them out to their own different students. So I know we will estimate a specific number at this point. I only will for say for madam specifically.
Somebody will watch or listen the interview they do now, but want for really know how they can benefit. If they want for really come and benefit from the skills training, how they can do it?
Well, the benefits they in diverse ways. So start with people they idle. A lot of people they not get alternatives in life. You know, not to all man get the opportunity for go na university. Not to all man get the opportunity for just grab one and go start up a business. But even the opportunity where government and other partners them, both in the private sector, TVET players them, they're able to provide for create opportunity where young people and then they go at very affordable cost for undertake training. We're very expensive. But now almost at a zero cost, almost I would say, they undertake them training there also, and they don't acquire the skills they need, where they're able to go apply out there for able for better themselves and able to get a means of livelihood. So to me, that now one very essential benefit where them as individuals they get. Then also the skills they will not acquire, then they solve society's problem. Then they provide service na society. Let's say the carpenter, again for the make chairs, benches, bed them. You know, where society also need to make people comfortable. The plumber, for example, therefore ensure say if you don't get your hose, then go fix up your plumbing system at the hose. They are also providing a service to the society where they earn them income, but they provide an essential service where they also benefit the society as well. And the third benefit now that when they use their also don't acquire the skills, they are able to forget the means for acquire a livelihood. It will reduce a lot of the social problems where we get in our society. Because somebody wey busy, we get way for able to get a living, now person we get little thinking or chance for go do something in society wey will create confusion or problem. So they release a lot of social problems in the society. They also lead to some good economic empowerment in society.
Okay, so any client call for any interview?
So I call on all partners, stakeholders, the government of CLU, other partners in development, the private sector, and most importantly, the young people in our society, for take advantage of this opportunity we not provide for them. For say this now good alternative, we then take advantage of this opportunity. Collaboratively, we all will help for better yourself and for better these countries here. We will all want for CCA development.
All right, thank you very much.